So this is a local area called Trap Pond. I've been coming out here for over 30 years. There's Gouda and Miller. See if we can keep him out of the water. Nothing wrong with him going in the water, I guess. He had a bath yesterday, but I can give him another one. Let him go in the water if he wants to go in the water. So as you can tell, I'm back out in the local park, pack on. Probably sporting another 10 pounds of COVID weight. So here's the news. Sometime before the end of the month, next week, I'll be heading back to the trail where I got off in Bland. Going to continue in Nobo and just see how far I can get. Right now, the plan is to make it all the way to Cotton, assuming everything opens up north like we think it will. But I'm going to go by the same rules I had before. I'm going to go until it's not fun. Which there's a much bigger potential now that it's not going to be fun. For those that followed along from the beginning, you know, I started February 2nd, and I did that for a couple of really good reasons. I decided that I didn't like the heat because I'm an old fat guy. And I decided that I didn't want to be in a bubble of people. And I preferred to hike in the winter when the trees weren't full, so I wasn't in a green tunnel. And did I mention I don't like the heat? So now I have all of that. Because from what I hear from the people that I know that are still out on the trail, there's a bit of a bubble out there. Right where I'm going back. It is starting to get hot. Trees are filling in. And now I have to deal with all the logistics of what areas are legally open and what areas aren't open and what areas are legally open. And wink, wink, nod, nod. All the rangers are saying no problem, you can go through. And my experience on the trail was what I liked the most was I just got up and walked. I didn't have to really worry about that stuff. So we'll see if I'm still enjoying it. But right now, the plan is to head back out and see where it goes. Miss being out there a lot. I've spent too much time sitting on the couch adding COVID weight. It's hard to go from 55,000 steps a day to basically the government saying you can't leave your house because I don't have an essential job. I don't have a job at all. I'm an old retired guy. But we'll talk more about that either later on in this video or first couple of videos when I get back on trail. Alright, so I did want to cover one other thing, just to set the tone, I guess.
Lose a bunch of followers.
Lose some followers, Gouda says. But obviously I'm well aware of all the drama around hikers, because I was one of them getting it, about whether or not to leave trail, go on trail, HEC's guidance. I'm not going to badmouth HEC. I'm not going to sing their praises either. ATC's job is to take care of the trail, or advocate for taking care of the trail at least, and they do a good job at that. I've been an ATC supporter for a lot of years. I understand that what I'm going back out there isn't following along with what they would like for my guidance. That's my decision to make. I'm going to do everything I can to not transmit disease. I'm not going into all the details of that, but I'm a relatively intelligent guy who worked in healthcare for a lot of years. I'm very comfortable that I'm posing the risk to no one with what I'm choosing to do. We got some hikers coming up, so I'll come back in a second. So, as I was saying, very comfortable what I'm doing is not endangering a soul. As a rule, I don't like hostels, I don't like shelters, so I'll be going back avoiding both. T-Rex is already on the trail, and he's about 200 miles ahead of me. Don't quite know yet about TBA, but I don't believe he's coming back on trail. River is also about 200 miles ahead of me, and Shepherd is off trail. 88 and 89, I don't have a clue what's going on with them. I don't believe they're back on trail. You know, so I'll be going back by myself. And famous last words, but probably staying by myself, so I should be relatively isolated. So having said all that, what I don't want is a bunch of comments in the comment section of the videos about how hikers are on the trail or threatening other people. You know, if those are the comments you want to leave and the conversations you want to have, I'm fine with some respectable conversation. Just doesn't seem to stay there. So I'll have zero problem with blocking people who leave negative comments below about the decisions that hikers are making. If you don't want to see hikers on the trail at this time, don't watch. I never started the videos for other people to watch and ended up with almost 4,000 people watching it. And liked it. I liked the interaction I had with people. I tried to answer most of the comments, but if it gets too painful to watch the comments, people are just going to get blocked. And I just want to answer the comments. I'll still do the videos. Videos are here for my wife. And for me, as I get older and can't remember anything. So please be respectful. Have a certain amount of faith in mankind and faith in me that I'm doing my best to avoid infecting anyone else. And whatever risk for myself, I take freely. So hopefully that ends the negativity. Because from now on, I'll just delete stuff that I don't like. It's my channel. If you don't like it, don't watch. So that ends the negativity. You should probably see the first real day 48 video within the next week and a half, when I'll be back out and I'll build in that lag that I try to build in. Have a good day. Stay safe.